All right. I'm sure by now you know that there are some days of the week that some people are alone, and like the Yorubas will say, "Makomakoni." It comes everybody. What goes around comes around. So, well, let's start the show today. Let's start with our news point this morning. Let me start this morning so it doesn't look like it's Ajibola we start the news point with.
One day you start from here.
Oh, yes, we do. Okay, all right. We do you the honors. Okay. Lagos. Okay. You can start from
Lagos.
Okay.
Lagos targets 8,500 megawatts to meet 12,000 megawatts industrial electricity supply. Lagos State government said with a power demand of 12,000 megawatts electricity and a current supply of just 3,500 megawatts, it aimed to bridge a shortage of 8,500 megawatt supply for its industrial growth. However, Lagos has a startup ecosystem valued at over $9 billion, and the state has produced some of Africa's most successful unicorns. The State Commissioner for Commerce, Cooperative, Trade and Investment, Folashade Ambrose, made the disclosure during the Lagos State Industrial Policy Consultative Assembly and Validation Workshop here in Lagos. Representatives of ministries, departments and agencies, members of the organized private sector and chambers of commerce attended the event. And according to the commissioner, the validation of the Lagos State Industrial Policy 2025 to 2030 is a defining moment that signals readiness to elevate Lagos into a hub of industrial excellence where business can thrive, investments can flourish, and job creation can be maximized. I'll stop here. It's a very, very long read. It's good to hear this as Lagos is the seat of everything commercial, where we have the banks, they have the insurance, the factories, industries, yes, Lagos. And it is a good move for Lagos State.
I like how Lagos State subtly woos investors.
Yes.
You know, you don't shout about it, but you will.
Well, you brag about
yes, you will.
it.
You will just tell that we are here for you, and there's really no other way to woo investors by promising that power supply is a top notch. And now that Lagos can generate her own power, we're looking forward to, and the government has also signed, enacted that law here in Lagos where the Lagos State Electricity Board can also generate. So this is the best time to tell investors that, there is an open market here. You can actually bring your funds to help us, go into this infrastructure and ensure that Lagos residents have power supply. For example, Jibola's, maybe they've taken away your transformer. You had no light. Is it better?
Oh. It's getting better.
It's getting better. It's getting better. You see. So now let me preach it on. So you see, if Lagos now starts generating power, and then you can decide to stay away off IKEDC, and you can decide. In Ijegun, you don't have light.
Where is Ijegun? Is that in Lagos?
It's in Lagos, Community Road. Come and live in town.
Well, it's a good step for Lagos State. If indeed we want to be among the top economies of the world, then you must fix your energy sector. And of course, that will accelerate industrialization in the state. So, transportation, infrastructure, energy, that is what those investors are looking for.
Yes, they are looking for, and they are also looking for where their money is safe. Because it's one thing to invest somewhere, and it's another thing for your money not to have return on investment. So Lagos is promising that all of this can be done. So, well, let's see how Lagos will tap into all of this and also make good the promise of delivering better infrastructure to Lagos residents. All right, let's take the second story this morning. IGP bans policemen in Mufti from carrying guns. The Inspector General of Police, IGP Kayode Egbetokun, has directed that henceforth no operative should be seen carrying assault arms, rifles, while dressed in civilian attire Mufti. He also issued a stern warning to all officers regarding serious breaches of human rights, emphasizing the duty of the force to uphold these rights. Speaking during a virtual meeting he convened with strategic police managers, Egbeto confronted at such acts, having received various complaints regarding human rights violation through the force's complaint channels. A statement by Force Public Relations Officer Muyiwa Adejobi said the meeting was in a bid to reinforce operational integrity and ensure effective management within the Nigeria Police Force. The IGP states that any conduct violating human rights will not be tolerated and will be met with severe consequences. The IGP concluded by directing that all ranks must work collaboratively to prevent any irresponsible acts that can tarnish the reputation of the force. But that's the thrust of the story, and I think a background story would be the fact that some people had insinuated that there was a return of the banned, what do we call
NSAS.
And no, not NSAS, SARS.
Okay.
And you know, because
SARS, yeah.
SARS. And so a lot of people felt okay because they see policemen, you know, wear mufti and are bearing arms, and so there was a return of SARS men. And the IGP is saying no, we haven't brought them back. Well, yes, we haven't brought them back. And so now he's directed that going forward, if you're not wearing your uniform, you should not bear arms. Because honestly, you're wearing mufti, you're bearing arms. How do we know you're genuinely a police officer? Because you do not have a name tag on the mufti you're wearing. And then you will wear slippers to now make the whole thing worse. Because I really do not understand how these things... In fact, on top uniform, they even wear slippers.
Yeah. And even the uniforms, Abimbola, sometimes you see a particular policeman with another shade of that uniform, and you see another one with a darker version.
You know they buy the material.
I'm tired of all these talks. Let us enforce.
There was a video.
Let us enforce.
Some
will wear boots, some will wear shoes, some will wear sandals.
So what exactly is the
and you find them in beer parlors drinking.
Hey, okay.
With their guns. They do.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Let's go. We have to go.
Let's go.
Okay, more of action, less of talk, I beg. So from economy to security, now we are talking politics, and some politicians met in Abeokuta yesterday. Atiku Tambuwal Imoke meets in Abeokuta with Obasanjo. Former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, former Governor of Sokoto State Aminu Tambuwal, among others, are currently in closed-door meeting with former President Olusegun Obasanjo in Abeokuta, the Ogun State capital. Atiku, who arrived at Obasanjo's Abeokuta residence, located within the precinct of the Olusegun Obasanjo Presidential Library at exactly 12:37 p.m., was joined by the former Cross River State Governor, Senator Leah Limoke, and Tambuwal, among other political stalwarts from the northern region. Upon arrival, Atiku and members of his team were received at the Obasanjo's residence by the elder statesman, Otumba Oyewole Fashawe, before they all went straight upstairs into a private meeting with Obasanjo, who had been waiting for his visitors. After that meeting yesterday, Abimbola, they all denied it was not related to 2027 election. So I wonder what they were discussing upstairs yesterday, if not politics.
It was a peacekeeping mission.
Which house is on fire?
Atiku said, and I quote, it was just a courtesy.
It was a visit. Don't jump the gun. It was a visit. Don't leave it at that. They went to greet Baba.
So Atiku and Baba, they are now friends?
It doesn't matter. We can be friends anytime. I mean, when it comes to the issue of Nigeria, we can be friends
so
anytime.
Why did APC react then? That their meeting is not a threat?
Everybody has a right to their own opinion.
Okay.
Now.
Freedom of speech. Freedom of speech.
And freedom of feeling.
And freedom of association.
And freedom of association.
Okay. Let's quickly head to the X platform this morning and take a look at what is trending there. Because Nnamdi Kanu is trending on the X platform this morning. And why is it trending? It's trending because of his outburst in court yesterday. Of course, the judge again says this this case, so
the rejected judge, the rejected judge
is adjourned
indefinitely.
Indefinitely. And Kanu went all and all, schooling all of them in court that this particular case. And some are saying, well, he's right. It deserves fair hearing. It deserves sweet trial. While others are saying, well, for a treasonable offense, anything that comes out of it, you will get it. So, as it is, we do not even know how long more Nnamdi Kanu will stay
Abimbola,
there.
the case has been adjourned
indefinitely. So that means that...
And looking at his conduct yesterday,
it
was unruly, he was uncultured. Look at the way he was even talking to his lawyers.
Is he not paying them?
No, at that point I said, look, do you really need these lawyers? Because
no,
the way
he's his lawyer.
Yeah, because he was quoting the law by himself.
He's his lawyer. The law. But he has a right to defend himself, Nashebi.
Okay.
Okay.
Maybe by 2027, when they bring him back to court,
exactly.
he would have been civil.
Okay. All right, you can go
indefinite go. We don't know when he's coming back to appeal.
No, we'll take a quick break. When we return, we have a loaded package on the program today. After the short break, some guests will be here taking us through their latest innovation. Ajibola will take on this guest, and then we'll see you again after that conversation.
The conversation. Let the conversation continue.
The spirit of Africa is alive, vibrant, and ready to go global. Giri Today is here. For too long, your craft has been undervalued. But now, with Giri Today, you can share your creativity with the world. Giri Today, where African creativity meets global trade. Sellers, this is your moment. Join Giri Today and showcase your products to buyers in the UK, Europe, Canada, and the United States. Earn in foreign currencies, expand your reach, and grow your business. It's never been easier. Giri Today, bringing Africa to your doorstep. Visit giritoday.com to sign up as a seller now.